Tyler Perry was born Emmett Perry Jr. in New Orleans, Louisiana, to Willie Maxine Perry, née Campbell, and Emmett Perry Sr., a carpenter. He has 3 siblings. Perry's childhood was described in retrospect as a living hell. In contrast to his father, his mother took him to church each week, where he sensed a certain refuge and contentment. At age 16, he had his first name legally changed from Emmett to Tyler in an effort to distance himself from his father. Many years later, after seeing the film Precious, Perry was moved to reveal for the first time that he had been molested by a friend's mother at age 10. He was also molested by 3 men prior to this and later learned his own father had molested his friend. A DNA test taken by Perry indicated that Emmett Sr. was not Perry's biological father. While Perry did not complete high school, he earned a General Educational Development (GED) 19 in his early 20s. Watching an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show, he heard someone describe the sometimes therapeutic effect the act of writing can have, enabling the author to work out his or her own problems. This comment inspired him to apply himself to a career in writing. He soon started writing a series of letters to himself, which became the basis for the musical I Know I've Been Changed. Around 1990, Perry moved to Atlanta, where 2 years later I Know I've Been Changed was first performed at a community theater, financed by the 22-year-old Perry's life savings of $12,000 United States dollars, equivalent to $27,986 in 2023. The play included Christian themes of forgiveness, dignity, and self-worth, while addressing issues such as child abuse and dysfunctional families. The musical initially received a less than stellar reception and was a financial failure. Perry persisted, and over the next 6 years he rewrote the musical repeatedly, though lackluster reviews continued. In 1998, at age 28, he succeeded in retooling the play and restaging it in Atlanta, first at the House of Blues, then at the Fox Theater. Perry continued to create new stage productions, touring with them on the so-called Chitlin Circuit, now also known as the Urban Theater Circuit, and developing a large, devoted following among African American audiences. In 2005, Forbes reported that he had sold more than $100 million in tickets, $30 million in videos of his shows, and an estimated $20 million in merchandise, and the 300 live shows he produces each year are attended by an average of 35,000 people a week. Perry raised a $5.5 million United States dollars budget in part from the ticket sales of his stage productions to fund his first movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which went on to gross $50.6 million United States dollars domestically, while scoring a 16% approval rating at the film review website Rotten Tomatoes. Perry made his directorial debut on his next film, an adaptation of Madea's Family Reunion, and has directed all of his subsequent Madea films. On its opening weekend, February 24 to 26, 2006, Madea's Family Reunion opened at number 1 at the box office with $30.3 million. The film eventually grossed $65 million. Perry and his co-stars promoted the film on The Oprah Winfrey Show. As with Diary, almost all of the Madea's earnings have been generated in the United States. Perry's next Lionsgate project, Daddy's Little Girls, starred Gabrielle Union and Idris Elba and was released in the United States on February 14, 2007. It grossed over $31 million United States dollars. Perry wrote, directed, produced and starred in his next film, Why Did I Get Married?, released on October 12, 2007. It opened at number 1, grossing $21.4 million United States dollars that weekend. It is loosely based on his play of the same name. Filming began March 5, 2007, in Whistler, British Columbia, a resort town north of Vancouver, then moved to Atlanta, where Perry had opened his own studio. Janet Jackson, Sharon Leal, Jill Scott, and Tasha Smith appeared in the film. Perry's 2008 film, Meet the Browns, released on March 21st, opened at number 2 with a $20.1 million United States dollars weekend gross. The Family That Prays opened on September 12, 2008, and grossed over $37.1 million United States dollars. Madea Goes to Jail opened at number 1 on February 20, 2009, grossing $41 million and becoming his largest opening to date. This was Perry's 7th film with Lionsgate Entertainment. At the request of director J.J. Abrams, also in 2009, Perry had a small role as the Starfleet Academy Commandant Admiral Barnett in Star Trek, which opened on May 8th. This was his first film appearance outside of his own projects. Perry next wrote, directed, and starred in I Can Do Bad All by Myself, 2009, a film structured around his Madea character. This was Perry's 8th film and it also made number 1 at the box office. In 2009, Perry teamed with Oprah Winfrey to present Precious, a film based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Why Did I Get Married Too? The sequel to Why Did I Get Married? Opened in theaters on April 2, 2010. It featured Janet Jackson, Tasha Smith, Jill Scott. Perry's films vary in style from orthodox filmmaking techniques to film productions of live stage plays, many of which have been subsequently adapted into feature film. He also developed numerous television series, most notably Tyler Perry's House of Pain, which ran for 8 seasons on TBS from 2006 to 2012. In 2011, Forbes listed him as the highest paid man in entertainment, earning $130 million between May 2010 and May 2011. In 2012, Perry struck an exclusive multi-year partnership with Oprah Winfrey and her Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN. The deal featured scripted projects such as The Haves and the Have-Nots. In 2019, he produced the political drama series The Oval for Bet. Outside of his own productions, Alex Cross, 2012, Gone Girl, 2014, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows, 2016, Vice, 2018, Those Who Wish Me Dead, 2021, and Don't Look Up, 2021. Perry has also done voice acting for animated films such as The Star, 2017, and Paw Patrol, the movie, 2021. Perry's films and shows have cumulatively grossed over $660 million, and his net worth is an estimated $1 billion. Despite commercial success, his productions have received criticism from critics and scholars who believe his films perpetuate negative or offensive portrayals of African Americans, along with the critical reception itself being largely negative. In 2020, Perry was included in Time's list of the 100 most influential people and received the Governor's Award from the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Additionally, he received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award from the Academy Awards in 2021 and was inducted into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame the following year. Perry is good friends with Janet Jackson, Will Smith, and Oprah Winfrey. Perry is a Christian. Many of the themes in his work reflect theology and social behavior indicative of the predominantly black church culture, such as the many scenes in both his stage and screen work that feature church settings and worship styles commonly found in predominantly African American churches, including showcases of gospel music and artists. On July 20, 2009, Perry sponsored 65 children from a Philadelphia day camp to visit Walt Disney World, after reading that a suburban swim club, the Valley Swim Club in Huntingdon Valley, Pennsylvania, had shunned them. He wrote on his website, "I want him to know that for every act of evil that a few people will throw at you, there are millions more who will do something kind for them." On December 8, 2009, Perry's mother, Willie Maxine Perry, died at age 64, following an illness. He lives and works in southwest Atlanta, where he operates the Tyler Perry Film and TV Studios. In August 2010, it was reported that he had purchased Dean Gardens, a 58-acre, 23 hectares estate in the Atlanta suburb of Johns Creek. He tore down the existing 32,000 square foot, 3,000 square meters, mansion and planned, but never built, a new, environmentally friendly home on the property. On November 30, 2014, Perry's partner Gelila Bekele gave birth to their son, Aman. In December 2020, Perry announced that he was a single bachelor. On March 7, 2021, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex publicly revealed in the television interview Oprah with Meghan and Harry that Perry provided initial security and housing for 3 months that allowed the couple to safely relocate from Canada to California in March 2020, following the withdrawal of the British royal protection. Perry is also godfather to their daughter, Princess Lilibet of Sussex. Following the death of Stephen Twitch boss, Perry uploaded a video to his Instagram account where he spoke about his own struggles with depression, and revealed he had attempted suicide several times before his career took off. To overcome his fear of flying, Perry took flight training lessons and obtained a private pilot certificate. He flies a Cirrus SR-22T aircraft.